EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for August 4th, 2023. It is Friday, end of the work week, and the first full day of Music Fest. Yesterday was preview night, went without a hitch, no rain to speak of across the region, and we're hoping we have that same luck tonight, and then any storms come in will be very late or after the fest, but we'll have some threatening weather to deal with, I think, today. The Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated business with 2 locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street, and their second location, McCall Collective Tap House, in Trexlertown, is located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both locations are open 7 days a week and have trivia nights every week at both locations. They have a full draft menu and full food menu between the 2 locations, including new beer releases just about every single week, along with local wine and cocktails. McCall's will be part of Music Fest as well, and they'll be located in the Main Street Commons, right in the heart of downtown. Head inside to Suite 110, and they'll be filling Music Fest mugs and selling cans to go with 8 different varieties to choose from. For more information about upcoming events, visit their Facebook page, or to place online orders, visit the website at mccallcollectivebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So we have a cold front that's going to be moving through overnight tonight. Ahead of that, we'll have some scattered showers and thunderstorms. It's going to get started kind of late in the day, though. So areas further southeast are not going to fare as well from a severe standpoint as the potential for areas further north. It'll get into it a little bit earlier when the peak heating is still going on. And you can see that here on the European model. This is the total precipitation through 8 o'clock. See, it doesn't even get to our southeastern areas yet. I do think it comes through there at some point, but it'll be late evening or overnight. So we have to watch Music Fest, which is right here, and that's going to be right on the doorstep, right about 8, 9 o'clock. So we're going to have to watch for some storms in the late evening period on Friday evening. But it looks like there is the opportunity for some scattered severe weather, especially across northeast PA. That's what we're looking at for today, and north central as well. Here is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today, and it highlights that same area. The slight risk is up in here in the yellow, and the marginal risk extends all the way down to about I-78, or just up, or pretty close to it. Okay, so I agree with this outlook just because of the time of the storms coming in. Is when they are going to come through. They're going to come through all the way down to Philadelphia, we think, but it's going to be a timing issue. If it's getting down into Philadelphia and it's like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night, you're probably not getting severe weather at that point. You might have some, prolific storms as far as lightning is concerned, but that's about it. Areas further northwest here in the slight risk, and even somewhat the marginal, do have a risk for some gusty winds with these storms, and they could be 50 to 60 miles per hour in the areas of yellow, and probably 40 to 50 or so. They're going to be weakening as they move southeast, so 40 to 50 is what we're capping the marginal risk area. So I agree with their outlook right now. This is, I know it's rare. I know I sit here and draw over the SBC images all the time and do my own little lines. I don't have anything for you today. I think it's pretty good of an outlook, and we can see that here on, we're going to look at a couple things here. There's the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Now, it's going to be mostly cloudy today, and then because of that, the temperature is going to be capped. You see 78 to 83 is the temperature spread today, and because of that, it's a large part due to the fact that it's going to be mostly cloudy. Overcast or mostly cloudy most of the day, okay? In our southeastern areas, and when I say southeastern areas, I mean these areas right in here, there's the opportunity for a few showers, mainly this morning, ahead of all this activity. But once we get to about mid-afternoon, see, there's still some showers around the shore points. Not a great day to be at the beach today. Not at all. Cloudy and a few showers rotating through. Now, these showers are not going to be anything impressive, but they're going to be showers nevertheless. When you're at the beach and it's raining, it's not a good time, right? Here is the cold front. This is mid-afternoon now. This is 3 o'clock. Cold front's up here. Ahead of that, you're going to see these little storms starting to pop up here, and they're going to kind of try to get organized together as this moves south and east and try to congeal into a line. And when it does that, the NAM's not really overly thrilled with this activity, but it does have some scattered storms. And again, Northeast PA, I think, is really highlighted for the best chance for this severe weather today, because it's coming at a time where it's still not, too late in the night. Now, this is showing 10 o'clock. If it's showing 10 o'clock coming through Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, you might have enough instability yet to get some storms going here, but this moves off to the south and east. Storms are still going, but, this is, past midnight now. Look at the time in the upper right-hand corner, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't think it's going to be this late, okay? It's going to be late, but it's not going to be this late. I think this is more like subtract 2 hours from this is probably correct, okay? We'll continue to follow this through the evening and see what it does. This does actually fall short on the name of Philadelphia. It doesn't even get down there, okay? And it just dies once it gets past the Lehigh Valley, and that's it. The high-resolution rapid refresh is showing a different picture here, however, and this is one of those finely tuned details we have to watch here over the next 12 hours or so. So it starts off the same time, about 3 o'clock right here, and then it moves off to the south and east. You get these heavy storms across northeast PA, and this is early evening. Now, this is showing 7 o'clock, so it's a little bit earlier. And as moved down to the south and east, gets to Lehigh Valley, still pretty strong here all the way to Lehigh Valley, but this is 10 o'clock, okay? So you get some locally heavy rainfall with this, some gusty winds as it moves through. It's about a 45 to 60 minute duration line of storms moving through that moves south and east. It does make it all the way down to the I-95 corridor, including Philadelphia, but this is past midnight. This is looking at 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's way after any time that you would be really threatening. So Phillies game here in South Philadelphia is at 7:05 against the Kansas City Royals. I don't expect, as of now, any interruptions. We'll continue to monitor that, of course, like we always do. They're a client of ours. We will do that, with a vested interest, of course. And this will finally move off the coast as we get before the day here starts on daylight comes up here on Saturday. This weekend's going to be fantastic. I don't have any other words for that other than it's going to be seasonable. Partly to mostly sunny both days. Mostly sunny Saturday, partly cloudy here on Sunday. Temperatures either side of the middle 80s is going to be pretty nice. Southeastern areas might actually get in the upper 80s for highs. So very summer-like, very near average for this weekend. And no chance for precipitation. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. As a matter of fact, Saturday is going to be a low humidity day to go along with those middle 80s. So, it's going to be a nice, delightful day to get outside. Mostly sunny skies and wake of the front with a low humidity day with a northerly wind expected. And then Sunday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Humidity comes up slightly, but it's really not that big of a deal, okay? Once we get to Monday, we have the next system coming in. The Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk or a risk assessment for this area that includes our area for the risk for severe weather here on Monday. So it's the next target date for any precipitation we're going to be watching for. Could be some some locally stronger storms with this. That's going to go later in the day and early evening. This is going to be a timing issue as far as severe weather is concerned. If it comes in a little bit earlier, we're going to take advantage of the heat and maybe some humidity in there. Then the course really could be a little bit stronger. If it comes in after dark, you start losing that instability, and the storms upside potential is capped a little bit, okay? But then after this, we are dry Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Here's Tuesday, looking at intervals of clouds and sun, then a mostly sunny day here on Wednesday, and then Thursday is another mix of clouds and sun. We have another system that may come in here for the weekend, next weekend, which is next Saturday, but that's a long ways away. So we got several dry days in a row, Tuesday through Thursday, maybe even Friday of next week. So this is great news for Music Fest because we want to keep the storms away as much as we can. We're just going to have to deal with late today. Hopefully it's very late and it comes in after, most of it's over. And then, of course, Monday is the next day we're dealing with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. But again, that could be an overnight thing. So hopefully we get lucky and that's coming in after Music Fest is over. That's the goal here, but we can't control it, of course. So we'll just continue to follow it in the coming days. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for August 4th, 2023. Have a great Friday.